Hello, good afternoon. Today we are going to talk about past conflict in Ituango and the conflict in Ituango. Well, let's begin with the history. Ituango has been a town full of nature and rivers. It was worked by the citizens since the beginning of the time, and now with the conflict, it all changed because 30 years ago, Ituango has been affected by the guerrillas and the paramilitaries who cultivates weed, cocaine, and amapolas downtown, outside the downtown, and it also has a very conflict with the education and the governor because the police forces has been involved with them since the beginning of the conflict. The police and the military forces work together with these paramilitary and guerrillas groups just to keep the control of the zone, and they tried to limit the violence in the town, but it doesn't work because, well, since I talk 20 years ago in 1996, a bomb caused a lot of death in the town, and since then until now, the history demonstrates that that kind of attacks affects the town very often. That's why we see the necessity to do an intervention in the town, and that's why my partner and I look to prevent those kind of effects and the consequences that they affect to the citizens. And my partner Brian are going to talk about it. That's it.
Grabando.
Hello, my name is Brian. In this day, I come with Isaac for talk about the one intervention in the community of Ituango in the department Antioquia. Our principal objective is potentializing the abilities and capacities of the younger people, more vulnerable in different aspects socials, and of the consume of drugs, delinquents, and school desert. I also talk about the some items, the healthy and the responsibility from the sexuality. The people younger is one of the more important of intervention. For talk about the one intervention in the community of Ituango in the department of Antioquia. Our principal objective is potentialize the abilities and capacity of the people, the younger people, more vulnerable in different aspects social, and how they consume drugs and delinquents and school desert, and also talk about the some items related with the healthy and the responsibility from the sexuality. And this population, people, younger people, they are the more important in the society. By these people can transform the society.
So, what is our goal? Our goal is to prevent and to mitigate the mental damages between the citizens affected by the conflict. Because the consequences that the war made in young people that saw the murder of their families and friends or who found corpses in their houses suffered very mental disorders and problems and social adaptation problems too. We also try to educate some professionals from the healthy area to do some psychological first aid because in that town there is a shortage of these professionals, and when the attack happens it causes many problems. Well, and we also try to educate some nurses and doctors because well they are often in the town and it is difficult prevent when attacking affect, so they try to mitigate those affectations in that area.
One of the principles of the intervention is the inclusion social. In this inclusion, all people we can participate in the different plan of intervention, prevention, and control of epidemics, intervention psychology, and prevention of drugs, and prevention pregnant in one age very young. And this community will be participate in different activities in the community and resolution of the problems and with the investigation participate. And well, in the community se possibilitated the transformation of this to get the activity of the psychology community, and this transformation thought of the change social, and the problems in the community diminished in short time, and the people will be have better quality of life.